In this case, system is analyzing what kind of permissions I need to run the process. So we are going through the process, analyzing entry points, analyzing every object that we use, taking down those entry points, and we'll be able to recognize if there is a role which is exactly what we need, or if there is no role that is fitting to our requirements, I can create new role, new privilege, or new duty exactly how I need. So this is sort of ultimate solution for license optimization, as well as giving precise access based on the process. What is more interesting, we are able to track down also table access. We are able to track down code permissions and the access level on objects. And at the end, if there is also some server method assigned, we have some simple solution to assign it quite quickly. So after the execution script is ended, I can just open up my executable automates, security, and then load entry points. So I will run this without permissions for tables and from controls. But later on, if you want, I can show you also with those details. I'll pick the last execution, and on the left side, I will see all entry points that were coded within this run. On the right side, we will have roles, duties, and privileges, which are available in the system. So we will see customized and standard roles available. And I will be able to compare what kind of role I should assign to the people to let them do the work. So as an example of the process of the approach, we have a customer, Cisco. They are based in the United States, but they have huge subsidiary in. They bought Palace Foods in Ireland, and they are recording entire processes, entire security approach based on this solution. So as you see on the left side, we have 2 entry points recorded. On the right side, we have few roles which are available. For example, accounts receivable clerk. This role is matching 3 of 3 entry points. So if I select this one, I will be able to go through the process because I see those key indicators which are matching the process. I can take also collection agent, but this one will be not insufficient one. And again, I can assign this, but this contains also 1600 more entry points. So this is like huge permissions for the system. I can dive into duties or privileges. So I can take, let's say, collect all transactions. And this contains just 267 entry points, which is less. Again, I can optimize it, but on the right side, I have some information that this requires us to have enterprise user license, which is a lot. On the left side, I see that all entry points I use, they are just functional. So I see that there potentially I can generate some savings. On the privileges level, I see that there are some privileges like this one, which is matching those 2 entry points. And this one is missing, so I will focus on this one. And I have a combination of 2 privileges, post rejects invoices, this one, and the maintenance rejects invoices, the second one. And the pair of those privileges will let me execute my process, and they are just functional. So by pair of those privileges, I can just click create new duty, and system will create new duty. Rejects invoices. So it will create in AOT this duty. If I open up AOT, I will see my duty with my privileges. Okay. But again, this duty contains 36 entry points on the one duty. Sorry, on one privilege. On the second one, we have 2, so we have 38 entry points included. So we are giving not only access to the controls we need, but also we are extending the access. So to avoid that, I can click create new privilege. And the system will create new privilege just with those 3 entry points. This is exactly access that we expect and we should have.